This is fun. Dr. Julia Schulenberg is with me right now. You've met her before on the show. Dr. Julia had a bachelor's degree, Bachelor of Science in nursing, so you're a nurse on top of that. So my question is, you then became an ND, a naturopathic doctor. But my family and I know your IQ. You could have become an MD. Why the ND? Why the ND, naturopath, instead of medical doctor?
Well, I want to study homeopathy, traditional Chinese medicine, nutrition, the biology of plants and how that affects our bodies. More so than I want to study pharmacology. I want to see what was natural that could heal us, because that's actually what healed my family, myself and my family, was doing everything naturally rather than using pharmaceutical drugs. Right. So that's why I pursued naturopathy.
Are there in some states, I have friends who are naturopathic doctors who can prescribe drugs. Is that so in Texas where we are?
Not in Texas. There's not a licensing board in Texas, so there are some naturopaths who can do that. So there's licensed naturopaths, but then they need to be under the auspices of a medical doctor or a DO overseeing them.
Okay, and then I know NMDs, naturopathic medical doctors, yes. And they prescribe and do, whatever. Did the inability to write, I robotically tell people, that's what a doctor does. Reach into the pocket, sign, get it off to the pharmacy. Did the inability to do that with your credentials hamper your business, or how are you doing?
It didn't hamper my business, because if I personally would choose not to take a pharmaceutical drug, then I wouldn't want to prescribe it to them as well. But when they do need some acute right. prescription drug, maybe something for their hormones, maybe a thyroid medication, then I refer to a colleague who's a medical doctor or functional medicine doctor and have them do a blood work, and then my colleague then can prescribe the medication if necessary.
Okay, so you just answered my next question. Do we have natural in the world of your non-pharmaceutical world, the world of real food, plant food, supplements, herbs, etc. Do we have natural hormones? Do we have natural T1, T3 supplements that help people, or does everyone need to go to an MD to get, a thyroid?
No, we don't. We have our bodies can naturally produce the thyroid hormones that we need, but then those thyroid hormones can be inhibited with toxin overload in their thyroid, or else it can be switched off, and there can be pathogens in the thyroid. There can be viruses, such as viruses or bacteria, but a lot of times there can be mercury toxins or other heavy metal toxins that inhibit the thyroid.
Was that a tough shift going from nursing into running your own business now, and you're very busy over there? Was it a good move? Do you ever think back and go, wow, I was making $125,000 a year, what am I doing on my own here? Retrospectively, have you enjoyed, how long have you been a naturopath?
About 16 years.
Okay, so it's a long time. Do you miss nursing?
No, I don't miss nursing. I originally went into nursing so that I could take care of people and help them, but it was with a plan of care addressing their spiritual health, their mental, emotional health, and their physical health. What I found was that it was all physical health. And then it was pushing pharmaceuticals all the time and not considering anything natural. So eventually the way I healed myself and my family was through natural means, and I did that for probably about over 10 years. So I was in acute care medicine, ICU, critical care, and infectious disease for 16 years before I made the switch over, and that's because in my conscience I couldn't continue doing that when I knew that it's not something I would be doing for myself.
Yeah, and what Dr. Julia has believed all along, we personally know her, our family knows her. The road forks, folks, and most people in the world go this way doctor after doctor after doctor, and some people choose an option, and that's what Dr. Julia offers. Her website is Holistic Healing JS, JuliaSchulenberg.com. Look her up and get some more information. Thank you for being
Thank
here.
you.
It was really good. It's really